What's up everybody, this is KG. Today I'm going to be doing a review on my Oster fast feed hair clippers. I have owned these clippers since 2009 and they're still going strong for me. I use this to cut my own hair at home and I think this is an excellent clipper for a home barbershop kit. Now when I bought this back in 2009, I got it on sale for about $80. I'm not sure how much it goes for now, but I'm pretty sure the price value isn't much different. This of course is a corded clipper. It comes with a nice strong heavy duty cord. This is meant to be used in barbershops, so it is barbershop quality. I would say the cord is about 6 feet long, give or take. And if you read the electrical specs on the back, it tells you it's 120 volts and 60 hertz. Now a few of the cool things I like about this clipper. First of all, it is pretty quiet. It doesn't make a lot of noise. The second really good thing about this clipper is that you can use it for a long time, but it will not overheat. It will warm up to a certain amount and then after that it just stays there. It doesn't get any hotter and you can keep cutting and cutting and cutting and it pretty much stays at that warm heat level, and that's about it. Now compared to other clippers, they heat up a lot more, so this guy is really good for heavy duty cutting if you really need to do that. For me, normally at home I do one haircut and stop, and it has been working fine for me the whole time I've had it. I believe there's two reasons why it doesn't heat up. Number one, it has a pivot motor, and secondly, it has a plastic casing, so it doesn't heat up too much. The good thing about having a pivot motor is that it allows you to cut dry hair and wet hair, so you can actually cut both dry and wet hair using this clipper, and it cuts really well. Now if you look on the side, it has a lever that brings the blade closer, and this is the factory setting. I haven't changed it from the factory setting. It does not zero gap on its own, so if you're the type of person who likes to do a bald fade, you would have to adjust these clippers. And really, if you like doing bald fades, I wouldn't really recommend getting this clipper, because who really wants to adjust clippers that were never meant to be zero gapped in the first place? I would buy a clipper that is meant to be zero gapped and can easily be zero gapped and use it for that. For me, I don't do bald fades, I just do really short cuts, and for me this brings it close enough. So I'm just trying to bring it in real close here so you can see how close it gets to the zero gap, but it doesn't quite make it there. So you have a little bit of length left over. The blades are made of carbonized stainless steel, and the body has these nice grooves in it, so you can see the grooves, and that makes it easy to grip. It gives you a good grip on it. So when I'm trying to cut hair, I usually hold it in these areas here and I get a nice grip, and it makes it easy to cut hair afterwards with this grip. So ergonomically it works quite well. I like it. It's quite user friendly. So the clippers came with lubricating oil, and also this little brush to wipe off the extra hair. But instead of using that, I typically use a toothbrush. It just cleans it a lot better that way. It also came with 4 cutting guards. This is a blending guard, which is the 1/16. It came with a 1/4 inch, a 3/8 inch, and a 1/2 inch guard. So these are the 4 that came with it, and I've gotten 2 other ones separately on their own. So on top of that, I purchased a 1/8 inch on my own and a 1 inch for the top of my head to cut the top of my hair with that one. Now for me as a home barber, those guards work just fine. I love using them. They're pretty good, but a lot of people complain about them and say they're flimsy. And there is an alternate to that, even though it's made by a different company. So this is an Oster clipper, but you can actually buy the Andis double magnet guards, and they work on the Oster fast feed. So I'm going to demonstrate putting the 1/16 guard on the Oster fast feed using the ones that came with it and also the Andis double magnet ones. So the ones that come with the Oster fast feed just slide on. So you slide it on and just click it into place, and there we go. It's on, ready to be used. And to take it off, you just slide it off same way. Now this is an Andis double magnet guard. This is the one I was telling you about. And this one is gonna stick with the magnets, the 2 magnets here. And you pretty much align it and put it on, and the magnets will clip it on. So we gotta line them up, put them in place, and the magnets snap it in. And there you go. So these are the Andis guards. They fit right on here and they're pretty snug. They're right in there and almost looks like this thing is designed just for this clipper. And I guess to take it off, you just have to take the magnets off. Yeah, those things stick pretty tight. So there you go. Those are the different guards you can potentially use for it. Personally, as a home barber, I think the guards that come with it work just fine. I wouldn't really upgrade it unless you're doing heavy duty use, or if you're a barber, then you may want to go to those ones. They are a stronger, harder guard. One thing to keep in mind about 120 volt and 60 hertz clipper is that you need to use it in that type of an outlet. If you take this with you traveling and you go to another country, even if it's 120 volts, if they're using 50 hertz, this clipper will not work properly. Because it's a magnetic pivot motor, it needs to have 60 hertz for it to function the way it's meant to function. So you gotta be careful before you go out of country with this. If you are someone who travels a lot, you may wanna look into investing in a cordless clipper, because that way you just need to charge it and it doesn't work off an outlet. So an example of that would be my wall cordless seniors. This I can take with me anywhere in the world. All I need to do is charge it and it runs on a rotary motor and it will work anywhere in the world. The big difference is this costs more than double the price of my Oster fast feeds. And anything that is cordless, I always worry about the battery life and how long this thing will last. So for anyone starting their own home barbershop kit, I always would recommend getting corded clippers and corded outliners to start your home barbershop kit, and then eventually expand to cordless later on. You always want to have a set of corded clippers you can fall back on in case your cordless ones die on you. At least that's my thought process. Now the last thing I'm going to do for you is a sound test, just so you know how quiet these clippers are. And I have two other clippers to compare it against sound wise. So first, let's listen to the Oster fast feed. Remember, that's a pivot motor. Now you can listen to a rotary motor in comparison from the Wall 5-Star Senior. You can hear that's a little bit louder. And lastly, I borrowed the Andis Masters off my friend Sean, and have a listen to this one. This one is a magnetic motor. So the last two are a bit louder. Now my final thoughts on this clipper. It does a decent job on cutting bulk. It is also very forgiving when you do fade haircuts. It's great for beginner barbers. It's not too precise. My cordless Wall Senior is more precise than this one. That means you don't have much room for error with that. This one, it's a little bit softer. It still cuts great and it still does an amazing job, but it is a little bit forgiving on your haircuts, which makes it easier to blend with this. I would say this is a great blending clipper. I do my best fades with this clipper. So that is my review on my Oster fast feed. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so, and make sure you hit that bell button so you're notified each time I post a new video. Make sure you share this video with all of your friends, and we'll see you guys again next time. Take care. Peace out.